Good evening, boys and ghouls. I am Dracula. Today on the Toon Jam, we are going to talk about monsters in my podcast. Ha ha ha! You are now in my scary pocket. Toon Jam. Toon Jam. Hello, and once again, welcome to Toon Jam. I'm Matt.
And I'm J-Man.
And you have joined us for Spoooky October. Too spooky. I hope you're ready for a month of...
Spookiness.
Yeah, because we've gone overboard.
Yeah.
All out spookiness.
Spooktober.
Spooktober. Talk about Spooktober.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Well...
Go on then.
Okay then. Today is the first week of Spooktober, and we are doing Monster in My Pocket. And this is, because it's a special month, we decided to start it with a one-off special. And it originally ran on Halloween of 1992 on ABC. But was not carried in all markets. Early releases of the special on video from Vidmark Entertainment contained a glow-in-the-dark monster,
Yes.
Charun, Thunderdell, or Yama.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Yama. Essentially, Monster in My Pocket was a franchise. There was a video game, there was comic books, trading cards, and most notably, toys. The toys were released by Matchbox in 1989, and it consists of small, soft plastic figures representing monsters and later other tangentially related characters.
Well, they ran out of monsters.
They ran out of monsters.
That's amazing.
So in its first run, there were 11 series released. This is of toys, not of the show.
So, yeah.
There were over 200 monsters in the collection,
Ooh.
most of which were assigned a point of value. Among the highest valued monsters were the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Griffin, the Great Beast, the Behemoth, the Hydra, the Werewolf, which was 25 points, which is, I think, high because it's the only one they've actually listed. The least being Charon, the Invisible Man, and the Witch, which were 5 points. I'm not going to go into the point system. This is ridiculous, but they've got a lot basically, and that's what the show is based on. They also, interestingly, I'm just going to tell you this now. We're going to do a CGI series in 2003 on Cartoon Network, but it never aired.
Spooky.
Too spooky. The ghost of monsters in my pocket.
Where did it go?
The Invisible Man strikes again. So let us leave this spooky hallway and head into the spooky kitchen, and let's just go to memories. So I got a bit carried away there.
That's all right.
So, Monsters in My Pocket. Do you remember it?
No.
Do you remember any of it? Like the toys? Or...
I think I've probably seen the toys, but there was a lot of those little figures about at the time. So
it's like Crazy Bones.
Yeah. I used to
Mad
collect.
Max.
Yeah, Go-Go's.
Is it Mad Max? No, that's the film.
Yeah.
Mighty Max.
We
watched it.
Yeah, I did collect the little Go-Go's. I sold a bunch of them on eBay recently. Actually, I had my collection.
Was it good?
Yeah, I got a fair.
See, if you'd have had some
Monsters
in My Pocket worth 25 points.
Oh, then I'd have been rolling in the cash.
Now you see, I do remember Monsters in My Pocket.
Yeah.
I remember the toys.
Yeah.
They were amazing because they were little monsters.
Yeah.
And it was sort of the time when monsters were dead cool.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yes, what have I got? And then I had I don't know if I had it or my mate had a game of it, and that was where you were little monsters and you had to run around a house.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty. It's not a good game as I remember, but it was good at the time because all games were good because all games were bad.
That's it.
So there you go. But yeah, memories. I do have memories, but of the toys, I do not remember this animated special. No. I imagine it never aired.
Yeah.
In the UK anyway. Yeah. I never had a video of it.
Yeah.
But it looks well 80s.
It does, yeah.
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 For saying how late it was made as well. What did I just say? Was it 93? Did I say?
I think so.
It's not that late, but still looks well 80s.
Yeah, that's a good 3 years to get it
to realise it's the 90s.
Yeah,
not the 80s. But there you go. Pretty intriguing.
Yeah.
But before we get carried away, so we have memories of the toys. You have vague memories of toys. No memories of the show. So we're going in clean.
Yeah.
This is something new.
Yeah.
Let's go to our playthrough.
Rewind. Playthrough.
This is a spooky premise.
Beware, listener. The spooky times begin here. Ooh, too spooky.
Spooky all around.
Oh man.
360.
Don't listen
spooky.
to this one in the dark.
Oh no.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, the spooky premise of this show is that there's many monsters, groups of monsters, in fact, and they were trying to do some monstery stuff and
evil,
do some evil things, and ended up getting shrunk.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can tell you exactly what happened here. I don't know if you remember correctly. The Invisible Man.
Yeah.
The werewolf.
Yeah.
Frankenstein guy.
Yeah.
Not Frankenstein, but he is Frankenstein. And a mummy.
Yeah.
Locked away all the evil monsters.
Yeah. Into like cells.
It was like Alcatraz for monsters. But then Dracula was the worst among them, which is stupid because he didn't worth 25 points.
Yeah.
But he's the worst. He's the worst among them. And he worked on a potion to shrink himself so he could escape. But then the potion exploded and shrunk
the entire
thing.
Yeah.
Everything.
They all shrunk.
So there's tiny monsters running around
everywhere.
New York City.
Yeah.
Is it?
I guess.
Usually.
Yeah.
This is the era of New York City.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why they're all small.
Yeah. So they're tiny. They fit in your pocket.
Multiple of them.
Yeah.
Would fit in
several
your pocket.
In one pocket.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. Not one per pocket, but.
Oh, I forgot the werewolf as well. He's a good guy.
Oh right, yeah. No, yeah, it's a werewolf.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's like.
We'll get back to him.
Yeah, don't worry. He's coming back around. So you just wait.
Let's get this story.
They're shrunk. The good guys, including the Invisible Man and his crew.
He's like the leader in the Invisible Man.
He manages to make it to the house of what's his name? Like
it's Edgar Raven.
Edgar Raven. Yeah.
He's like a famous horror writer.
Yeah. And his daughter.
It's in LA, isn't it? It's set in LA because it's in like Hollywood.
Yeah.
So that's where all the movies, the monster movies.
Yeah. So she's kind of, she finds them, puts them in her pocket or whatever, and she's there helping them out. Meanwhile, Dracula and the bad ones, those are really bad monsters.
They're bad. Medusa.
The
swamp monster.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
Yeah, that's it. There's 3 on the bad time.
the rest are just MIA.
Yeah,
there is a T-Rex somewhere.
Yeah,
you see him in a clip.
Oh man, he's
worth 25 points. Watch out! Watch out!
You see him.
He'll bite your toes. So
the bad guys, they're running amok and they're up to no good. Whereas Invisible and crew, they're being helped by Little Miss Raven, and they're trying to create another formula to get themselves back to normal size and do good and capture Vampire again because he's
working
just
on a way to grow, and they already know he can make potions.
Yeah, and he's not
evil.
good.
He's pure not even 25 points, but still pure evil.
It's pure evil. So evil, no one wants him.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
That's the point system explained. We'll leave it there.
Too evil. Well, in this episode, it turns out the vampire finds another way to get them back to normal size. They end up going to a drive-in and overseeing like a film with a woman screaming on it. And when they hear the screams, they're so evil that the screams themselves fill them with like an internal joy, and that brings them back into full size. Meanwhile, at Little Miss Raven's house, Mr. Invisible Man and crew, like they're trying to concoct a potion out of tomato ketchup and vinegar, some like mayonnaise and ranch dressing and
all the most technical supplies.
You would need
for potions.
They mix them all together badly. Create some mild explosion and cause the Austrian maid to come down and have to clean it up. Helga comes down, and she's not happy about the mess.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They end up going in the washing machine.
Yeah. It's a whole fiasco.
But they grow for a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, they do go back to normal size.
It looks just for like 30 seconds.
Temporarily. So they're onto something, but it's not quite there. Meanwhile, Vampire is just like they're at full size for a while. Yeah. And so they use their powers to like work their way. They know where they are as well, which is a bit weird. Like they know that they're at
they know the way around.
Yeah.
But where were they before they were in prison?
Yeah.
They might have been here anyway.
They could have been. Yeah.
You never know.
And so eventually there becomes a showdown between the two, and it's not looking good because the little guys, they've.
Yeah. Well, they go to the actress's house, don't they?
Oh yeah, there's the
the actress that screams to try and get her to play the movie.
Yeah.
But because the drive-through don't have it anymore.
Yeah, it's been ruined.
Yeah.
And the actress is like, oh, she's kind of playing along or whatever, and then it all kind of culminates at the actress's house where they have a bit of a fight off.
They have a scuffle, and they manage to grow again. They play the scream, but then the genius of the Invisible Man, and co. They manage to reverse the effects.
By playing it backwards.
And it shrinks them
back down. So the reversed screams. Happen.
And then they're small again.
Yeah. And it turns out that when they go back to the lab, it wasn't the tomato ketchup and the ranch dressing and the mayonnaise and the Szechuan sauce that made them grow. It was the fact that whatever her face is, Raven Jr. Yeah, she was laughing the whole time. Yeah.
And laughter makes the good guys grow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There you go.
At the end of the day.
So that at the end of the day, that is the end of the story.
There you go.
Toon Jam! So before we cover anything...
Yeah.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
Where did they get that from? We know.
Yeah, we know.
If anything, that's spooky.
Yeah, that's very spooky. Yeah. Pixar?
Unless Monsters Inc. is actually the same as where the monsters from Monster in My Pocket comes from.
Maybe.
That's where they come from.
Yeah.
But they just don't shrink in the normal world.
Yeah.
Or when they go into wherever.
Could you get a Mike Wazowski? What points? How many points for a Mike Wazowski?
Yeah. But no, just interesting.
Yeah, that is
weird. Isn't
it?
That
like, is. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wait, hold on a second.
I wonder if it was just coincidence, or if one of them had seen Monster in My Pocket. I like that idea.
Yeah. Now let's not do two failed attempts at trying to bring this into the public eye. Let's rework this a little bit.
No, that's the thing, is like, I know this was a Halloween special, but it feels like they wanted to make more. Yeah, it feels like a pilot episode.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah,
and it also doesn't feel like the first episode.
No, it didn't, because I'm pretty sure it skipped what should have been the first episode.
It tells you what happened in an intro.
Yeah,
so it feels like. We've
already had an episode.
Like you get that start of every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bizarre
thing, isn't it?
But yeah, whether conscious or not, someone who made Monsters Inc. has clearly seen this.
I know, yeah, they must have.
There's no way that's a coincidence. Like, yeah,
it is weird.
Yeah.
So right, let's first address, now that we've got that out of the way, the characters.
Yes.
So, elephant in the room to start off with.
Yeah.
The werewolf. The Jamaican werewolf.
Yeah.
Who I'm pretty
sure is called Wolf Mon.
Oh man, I didn't realise he was called Wolf Mon.
Yeah, I'm
like 90% sure he's voiced by a white man.
Oh yeah,
doing an impression.
Yeah, 99% sure.
And he doesn't even look like he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Like surfer shorts. Like he's not. Has he got dreads?
Yeah, he's got
just got long.
They're really small dreads, but you can't tell because he's a wolf.
So there's Wolfmon, who probably is the best character.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah, because he's just so.
He's got to be 30 points if you get it.
Well, he was on the 25-point list.
Oh, was he?
But that was Wolfman, so maybe if you get Wolfmon.
Yeah.
The Mummy.
Yeah.
Who is like Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Just is Woody Allen as a mummy.
Yeah, that's really weird. Really weird choice. There's like Big Ed or something like that. Is that what
the Frankenstein guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just really dumb.
Yeah.
And supposedly strong.
Yeah.
But he really struggles to hold test tubes.
That's it. That's very strange.
But he's the only one that is holding them. So.
Yeah.
And then the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Who's just straightforward posh man.
Yeah. English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Vampire,
who is voiced by Rob Paulson.
Yeah.
And he's just constantly trying to use his ring to take people's mind.
Yeah, and it doesn't work.
Medusa.
Yeah.
And she's just a bit angry.
Yeah.
And then Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Swamp Man. No, I don't know what he's called.
It's definitely
Swamp Monster.
They definitely had some rights issues with getting the names of these.
Yeah, and it's just like they're like just vampire.
Yeah, instead of Dracula, like they weren't allowed to say Dracula, just vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Swamp Monster.
Yeah. Medusa is okay.
Yeah, Medusa's fine, apparently. Yeah.
Wolfman, no.
Yeah,
it's Wolfmon. Invisible Man's okay.
Yeah. A Big Ed.
Frankenstein's a no.
Yeah.
It's a big no-go.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
I feel like...
I can't remember. It was the Mummy just Mummy?
You think so, yeah. Yeah. These are the hurdles that I think maybe...
I don't know if they were just trying to do it in a way because it's like Edgar Raven.
Yeah.
So they just started having fun playing around with names.
Yeah.
And it just didn't really pay off.
Yeah. Because that just felt like, what? Yeah. Or Edgar Raven. It's pretty hilarious. But...
It's one of those things where it's sort of so bad it's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I did laugh at it, but not necessarily for the right reason.
No, I didn't either.
So it was just really... The story itself was ridiculous. So, just a series of shrinking and growing.
Yeah. And it
it's a testament to the times in it where they're just given toys and it's like, make a show.
Yeah, and you're like, what?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Tiny monsters.
Yeah, tiny monsters. And then also there's a million monsters out there, but we're going to focus on like 7 of them.
The rest are doing
whatever.
Who knows?
Yeah,
getting chased by cats or something.
That's it. Yeah, it's very very strange character base. Yeah. And I think maybe if they were coming up with legal battles, maybe that was maybe a sign that it wasn't going to go too smoothly. Yeah. But fair play to them. They made it this far.
They
with like B movie versions of every monster.
I've seen series that have ran that we've watched. Yeah. And it's not necessarily any worse than Street Sharks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It was kind of it had a certain charm
Yeah,
to it.
it has got a charm.
And the idea was so ridiculous that
Yeah.
it was almost like you kind of want to know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like, okay, like, all right.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
let's
Okay.
see where
all
this
these
goes.
monsters, they're tiny. They have to do tiny things. It's just funny. I mean, having like, you know, everyone went to see The Borrowers.
Yeah.
Just having tiny people do stuff is
It's
interesting
pretty
enough.
hilarious.
They're monsters now as well, so
just doubled it up.
there's more to go on.
Yeah.
It's definitely part of that spooky craze.
Yeah. I like how like Little Miss Raven was just constantly like just trying to do them over, just like prove that she was the boss.
Yeah.
Even though there were like 3 mythical monsters.
Yeah, and they're all Invisible Man especially is just like, we don't need help.
Yeah. And she's just like, well, I guess you don't need me.
Yeah.
And then they needed to like lift up the dishwasher or something to like, it's just really bizarre menial house there.
Pull them out of the washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And then she just leaves it open.
Yeah.
And everything's flying out. Whoa! And Helga is not.
No, she's.
Is it Helga?
I think it's Helga. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it was certainly an interesting premise.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
They took it on an angle that I wouldn't have come up with myself. Definitely.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's original. It is. It didn't feel like a like a lot of them you watch and you're just like, oh, I'm just sick of watching different versions of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
That aren't as good as well.
Yeah.
This just felt like something of its own.
Yeah.
It did feel very much. I am in a way surprised they didn't make more.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a lot of the stuff coming out then was
the same as this.
Yeah.
And also, it didn't feel like they were trying to ram home the toy thing either. Like,
No.
like the story was so.
They're trying to get big.
Yeah.
They're not trying to even be in the pocket. The whole thing is just
just like we want to leave the pocket now.
Yeah, we're
like,
sick of being in pockets.
Maybe that was it. It was like reverse psychology.
Well,
like,
I mean, they had a whole comic book series. I wonder if that's sort of carries the story.
Maybe, where did that go?
I need to get more. I need this fix.
That's it. I need to get them in my pocket while I still can.
This is the next Netflix series.
Oh,
next year, Halloween.
Yeah, Monsters in My Pocket.
It's coming. I'm sure of it.
That's it.
Why not?
Hopefully they just they come up with more Wolfman style characters.
Wolfman. See, that it is. There's things like that you would never see today.
No.
Because
for reasons.
Yeah, for very good reasons. but it is still hilarious that it's in there.
Yeah.
Because as well, you know that it's sort of that period where they're starting to try and make things more politically correct.
Yeah.
Whilst also not realising
that they're doing the opposite.
So it's just those good intentions that make it so bad.
Yeah, it really was like an alien's interpretation of a Jamaican person.
And I think that it just always seems to be the case, doesn't it? Every time, like 10 years down the line, you can just see how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, like why were we doing that?
Yeah.
Like,
why is Wolfman okay? Oh man, but no. Well, on that, shall we get to rating?
That's...
Okay, so here at Toon Jam, we have a 3-point rating system. Thumbs up, 25 points. Thumbs down, 5 points. Shaky middle, Wolfman. So it's good, bad, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the middle, basically. So, Monsters in My Pocket.
Yeah. Well, it's
your rating.
It's a tough one, really, because there's so much bad about it, but at the same time,
it's got a certain appeal.
Yeah, it lands in a really nice way. Like it's like a cat always lands on its feet or whatever. You've chucked it off the highest building possible, and everything says that it should die horribly when it hits the ground, but it's landed on all of its feet.
Landed okay,
and it's just walked away casually, like it was meant to do that in the first place. So it's
and it looked hilarious.
It did. Yeah, it did look good.
Yeah.
I mean, original, maybe by accident, maybe by legal obligation. It's somehow turned out to be a pretty hilarious thing. I mean, it wasn't the. I mean, it's not going to win any awards, I don't think.
No.
But there's something about it that's just like, oh, I kind of want to see
Another
where this
one.
silliness is going.
Yeah.
So I think, with everything put together, it's sort of landed on a hard, shaky middle. I think.
Middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I want a thumbs down. It really. I feel like it deserves a thumbs down.
Yeah.
But then when I think back to it, I'm like, it's all right.
We've not watched anything where I both feel like I should be giving it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
But I really want to give it a thumbs up because it's just so bizarre.
Yeah.
Hilarious, but not because of anything they intentionally did.
No.
Or some it was, but you're not laughing at it for the reasons they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So like Wolfman.
Yeah.
It's not funny because
They wrote it like that.
No, it's like it's funny because it shouldn't exist.
Like, why have you done that?
Yeah. It's just it's like hilarious nonsense all the way through, and like I don't know, it was just this bizarre enigma that it looks so 80s.
Yeah.
And it isn't 80s.
No.
Because it's like I don't know, it's just so weird.
So conflicted,
I want to give
it
a thumbs up,
yeah,
but I'm not. I'm gonna give it the same shaky middle because that is it has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's neither a thumbs up nor a thumbs down.
No.
It's not really a shaky middle.
No.
It's one of those two.
Yeah.
But it's none of those two.
Yeah.
So it has to be shaky middle.
It's spooky.
That
it's
is
spooky.
Yeah, that is a spooky show for all the wrong reasons. But an excellent way to start off.
Yeah.
Spooktober.
That's it.
Ooh. So, ladies and gentlemen, two shaky middles.
Yeah.
Have you watched it? If not, I genuinely recommend you do, and let us know what you think. Because that was an interesting show. Did you have your own collection? How many points did you garner?
How have you got?
We want to know, and you can get in touch with us on the three monsters in my pockets of the internet: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at ToonJamPod. And yeah, let us know what you think, or if you've got any recommendations, let us know. It doesn't even have to be from the 90s. We're happy to go wherever. Spooky. If you like the show, please rate and review us. It helps us loads. Or just tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Hey, I listen to Toon Jam. Do you?
No. Okay.
No. Cool.
Have that conversation.
Yeah, have that conversation with them. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We also have a Patreon where you can get extra shows for your box. So grand. But yeah, for today, we're pretty much spooked out.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we'll be back with spooky vengeance next week.
Ooh.
So until then, stay spooky. Ooh.
Hey everyone, thank you for listening to Toon Jam. And if you want to continue to help us out, you can help us by jumping over to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/ToonJamPod. And if you can rate and review us everywhere you listen to your podcasts, so on iTunes or on the Android apps, that'll be a massive help too. Thank you, and stay jammy.